if I were an investigator, would have I solved that?
Not a lot of people know this about you, but you wrote a crime thriller.
I have. It took...
I love crime thrillers. You don't understand.
Oh, what?
I'm obsessed. I can read crime thrillers. I can go through them in like 36 hours. One of our closest friends is Harlan Coben.
Harlan Coben, who's the master of the crime.
Okay,
Master
now,
of the crime.
the pressure's on.
Yeah.
I'm ready
So
for
tell
you
us
to read
about
it.
this.
Were you always into crime thrillers before you became an author of them?
Well, so I've been a reporter for 30 years. And
Well, of course you love writing.
Yeah,
but that's different.
I love, so
Very different.
It is. So reporter 30 years, and then I had a crime show on Investigation Discovery for 8 seasons. And over time, there were just cases that haunted me, literally, where I thought, if I were an investigator, would have I solved that? Or if I, and I started to have these images of
building blocks in your head.
Yeah, like this character.
Like you were watching movies that weren't finished.
Exactly. And so over the past year and a half, are you sure in my head? Are you my therapist? So, no, over the past year and a half, I started writing. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, get my coffee, hide in a corner, and I just started, I grew up reading Nancy Drew.
Oh,
so,
for sure.
And I would have the Nancy Drew box set under my bed, and I was that kid with the flashlight, and that was my thing.
That's so great.
So from that came this character, Jordan Manning, and I would wake up and write, and then one day I was laughing, writing, and my husband said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm writing." He sees the name. "Are you writing about an ex? Are you making a character of your ex-boyfriend?" I was like, "No, go back to bed." So I started writing this character where she was formerly a forensic scientist, and now she's a reporter, and she's got a call on the hotline, and she starts to follow this case. But in the process, we learn about her as a person. What is it like when you're a single woman and you're a reporter, and work is life and life is work, and how do you fit in dating and all of that?
You're taking all of your life experience and your own personal experience and all of the cases and everything, and you're just pouring it into this.
It's a series. I've already started the second series. So each series, she follows a different case. And so in this case, she gets a hotline tip, and she befriends a mom whose daughter is missing. And it's up to Jordan Manning. She's named after Michael Jordan and Peyton Manning. Jordan Manning.
Oh, I like that.
Yes. That's great.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you. It's up to Jordan to follow the leads. And over time, you know, she becomes an advocate for the mom and the family, which are things I wish at the time, you know, as a reporter, they tell us you got to toe the line. And, you know, after so many years, I started to say, I can't toe the line. I can't sit across from someone and hear their story
and not
just
be affected by it. Right.
And so that was part of the reason I started with the talk show.
So that you can be you.
That could be me.
Like fully.
Yeah,
so when they... I know I'm interviewing you with this ridiculous thing on, but...
I know, isn't it hard to pay attention to us with the ridiculous?
You look adorable, both
when they make the big Hollywood movie, the trilogy of the Jordan Manning...
like they do with
Who do you picture playing Jordan Manning?
Oh my gosh, that is the hardest question anybody's asked me.
No, it's a good
one.
I already have my answer, but I'm not her, so...
Oh, wait, I don't know, because I say that she's a mix of Nancy Drew, Tamron Hall, Angela Bassett, and Carrie Bradshaw.
Angela Bassett!
Angela Bassett. There you go.